it's a chain. So to hack that thing is very difficult because you will need to go to all those platforms and change the system. Do you get? Someone can say, so can you vote twice? You cannot, because that particular coding that you have given, once you vote once, it expires.
In which way will you maybe implement it? They have come out to predict what will happen in 2027. I saw one of them saying that 2027, come pick the bodies of your kids in the streets. Personally, wewe kama mtu wa Mungu ambao watu wengi wanafuata nyuma sana, what do you see 2027 looking like? How do you see it looking like?
God is good.
Let's talk about the coming, our future now as Kenyans. You really did a video, I think a week, 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Talking about the Gen Zs, or rather those going to the streets to surrender because of 1 to 3 things. Maybe what do you think as Kenyans, what should we do coming 2027 to make sure that we get away with these particular leaders who are messing up with our country? Because when you look at it, it is said that at some point kuna this woman rep from northeastern. She talked of rigging the elections for the president.
Forget that.
Because at some point Kenya wanafikiria kuwa itaibiwa tu tena na jamaa atarudi. What strategy do you think Kenyans should use?
We actually, if you go to my page, and it has really created a viral issue. What I did as a pastor is because I know I'm not only, and that's why my encouragement to pastors, preach a message that even intelligent people can see a reason to listen. The Bible says, and a rich man climbed a tree. Today, do they climb trees to listen?
Not really.
The kingdom message is very far gone, but by the grace of God, it is happening. So we came up with, I came up with a team, and we started developing a software that is purely built on a blockchain system. Now, before you come and say, and again I repeat, don't just speak things. What does it mean to build on a blockchain system? Do you know? Or maybe I can share a little bit. Can I share?
Yes.
So this is what it means. A blockchain system means, let's say you have built something as a monopoly. This is a computer. That whole technology is on this computer. So it means if I get to this computer, I have gotten to that technology and I can easily manipulate it. Okay? What a blockchain system means is that they are like, let's give an example, there are like 8,000 of this. Okay? And then I'm going to build something regarding, or rather, nikizingatia, looking at all that. So when I build something, this chain and this chain, they are touching. So you can imagine 8,000 plus. For example, it's a chain. So to hack that thing is very difficult because you will need to go to all those platforms and change the system. Do you get? So the most secure platform that you can think of is what you call a blockchain system, because there is no one block that holds all of the wisdom. It's blockchain. It's distributed among, different platforms. So we went and we started building. I came out with my people and then we shared. I gave them an opportunity to share. And man, the thing went because so many opportunities have opened. We'll be speaking about it on another media station this coming Thursday. I just came from a media station and I realized that's the problem of Kenya. So what did we do? We went and we solved the problem. And so we are telling the Iebc, if you can take a minute and come and peep into the platform and see how much you are looking at. Number one, it's dealing with the security of voting. Number two, it's voting at your own convenience, meaning it's adding more voters. Okay? We have millions of people abroad that would want to vote, but because of the polling stations, you can imagine US is like Africa, a little bit smaller than Africa. So to leave South Africa to come and vote in Kenya, for example, does that even make sense? So many people will want to vote, but the might not be able to reach the polling stations. So what is this thing offering? Number one, it's offering security. Number two, it's offering voting at your own convenience, because you can literally use your phone. Someone can say, oh, can you hack it? Number three, it's reducing the amount of time on the polling stations, because now you can imagine a fewer people will be on the polling stations, because more people will prefer to use their technology. Someone can say, so can you vote twice? You cannot, because that particular coding that you have given, once you vote once, it expires. Okay. Number five, is it number four? Transparency. It simply means you can literally go and key in and see if the vote happened. Let me ask you, how do you know your vote was counted?
I can't know.
Paperwork, you might not be able to know. But on this particular platform, you are able to see that my vote was counted, because everything appears there. You can't hack it. Number six, which is very important, is the cost effectiveness. Do you have an idea how much money was used in 2022? I would like to give you an opportunity to go and study. Then, did you see the leader of finance, John Buddy? He spoke about the coming election, the amount of money the Iebc is seeking, 60 billion plus. Brother, you have an idea what 60 billion is?
A lot of.
If you take 1,000 note, 1,000, and you position it here, and you keep adding, I want you to go and do an analysis where you will reach on the 60 billion thousand note. 60 billion ikipangwa. If you arrange 60 billion from here, I want you to go and study where you'll arrive at. People don't know what it means to say 1 billion. So for someone to say that Kenya loses 2 billion, do you know what you are saying? It means in 30 days we can build Kenyatta National Hospital in 30 counties. Every day we can build a hospital. We can decongest Kenyatta National Hospital. 2 billion is being lost. Now I saw the statistics. Now it's not 2 billion. Go and study what it is at. It is over 3 billion. That's according to what is on public domain. So the question we went and did is that we started building the system. Our system guarantees that 70% plus of the money is saved. That means money goes back into the treasury to help pay and offset the loans of the nation. But I know many people will not listen. So that's why we decided to go the way of the public, so that we can put these ideas outside there. Number 7, someone can say, how will we know the person will not be bought? No one person is building. Literally speaking, something you have never probably heard. All the people that are into the IT space, you can literally add to the technology. What we've done is that we are creating a base, and then anyone that can be able to participate, they can bring in the system, build their own, improve the system. So no one person owns it. 8, we are not selling. So this is not a business. So before you even think of, we have people that don't think before they speak. Do you realize your mouth, which one is ahead of the other? Your brain or your mouth?
My brain.
Do you realize the journey to your brain, from your brain to your mouth, there is a distance? From your brain is a thought, then it has to go to your eye, which means the eye of your understanding. You have to see the thought, what you're about to say. Are you seeing it? Before you call someone a dog, have you seen how a dog looks like? Then after the eye, it goes to it means you have to hear, you have to choose the words to say. You can say, listen, the right thing said the wrong way is the wrong thing. The right thing said the wrong way is the wrong thing. So you have to hear yourself. What words can I use to say this thing? Then you finally get to how does it smell? Are my words evil? Then you now finally get to the mouth. But a lot of us, we replaced the brain and the mouth. We speak, then we think. We don't think, then we speak. Young people, let us think before we speak things. Before you come and say, and someone was even saying, which nation has tried? Why does Africa has to be the third nation, or rather the last people to try something? Why can't we start something? Why does it have to be America who has started it? America, what? Why can't we start something, and then other countries can? M-Pesa is the biggest phone application money transfer. Where did it begin? It began in Kenya. Yet we are the global number 1 mobile money transfer globally. If we can do such a thing from Kenya, why can't we build such networks from Kenya? Do you know how many young people are into the IT space? If you give them these things that we are buying for at 100 billion, you give them an opportunity and tell them, we want to save Kenya money. But it's because there is a lot of cartels. Why would you ask an outsider to build a network system like that? The systems of SHA, do you know how many young people in this nation can build it? You've created job opportunities. Digital market space, you have created job opportunities. Technical space, you have created job opportunities. What are you saying? We went and started building this opportunity. Those things that I've said, because we are improving it. Anyone from anywhere can send in, we improve. Send in, we improve. No one person owns it. We are trying to take this matter to the Iebc and say, look, we have a way, because it's no longer paper. Do you know how many people make money because you have to use paper to do? This thing is a cartel. So we are coming up with a model and saying, look, we have an opportunity. Don't just sit and say it cannot work. Why don't you give an opportunity to listen? I thought we are all our agenda is to save Kenya. And what is the best way to save Kenya? To save the resources of the nation. But now when we bring up such things and then someone say, you are a pastor, go and preach. It's to show you the distorted perspective of the gospel. That people think that our job is to stand on Sunday up there and just tell the people your car is coming, but you can't blame them. That's the way we made them look at us. That system is what we are building to be able to share it, and I hope the Iebc will look at it and see if it's viable. Glory to God.
Congratulations for that. It's a good move.
Thank you.
And when you look at it, you just mentioned Iebc, and the reason as to why people are saying that in come 2027 these elections will be stolen is because the Iebc is now the government. So coming up with the very brilliant idea like that one, the people to now take that idea and put in practice, put it into the practice. It's like that is the government you want to kick it out. How do you maybe what way will you be able to use, or rather when you guys come together, in which way will you maybe implement it?
Bringing it to the public domain. You know, there are several things that are a vote away, and then there are things that are a signature away. I mean, if we are able to bring this and present it to the people, and then have like 10 million signatures, you can push that reality to any platform. Remember, numbers are very important. Numbers are very important. As I told you, the goal is not to sell anything. The goal is to make the nation change to the glory of God. So it's not about, we know that it's going to be very difficult. We know that there are a chain of people, but we don't expect it. If really you say that it's free and fair and transparent, then you should be willing to accept technology as part of the change. I want you to study Dubai and see what AI has done to a point where they have a minister. But to ignore change, let me make a statement, and I need you to know this. One of the best things a leader can do, in fact the greatest thing a leader can do, can I tell you? Study change. Study change. What weather is it now in Kenya?
Cold season.
It's cold. So are you seeing my brother wearing a jacket there? Is he wrong?
Not really.
But what if the sun, huge, like sun is scorching, and then you see him with that? Actually he has a sweater and he has a jacket. Would you say, are you sick? Wouldn't those words come out of your mouth?
Exactly.
Why? Because he is dressing according to he has to study change. July, the weather changes. August, the weather changes. By the time you get to January, the weather. So in January, I don't expect my brother to look like that. Because when you study change, you prepare for it. Do you understand that? Our government should, listen, don't fight it. Don't fight change. No matter how long change takes, change will always happen. So my advice to our leaders, work with change, because the change you fight will eventually fight you.
Wow. Just allow me to ask some 3-4 questions, because I know the time that I was given is quite right.
You have actually passed your time, but because you are doing a good job.
So let's get to many men of God. Can I call them men of God? But many Kenyans are calling them the fake prophets or other. They have come out to predict what will happen in 2027. I saw one of them saying that 2027, come pick the bodies of your kids in the streets. I think I'll be able to share that clip so that people can be able to see it. Personally, wewe kama mtu wa Mungu ambayo watu wengi wanafuata nyuma sana, what do you see 2027 looking like? How do you see it looking like?
I see Kenya being given an opportunity to choose again. That's what I see. Yeah, I just see Kenya being given an opportunity. You know, you can prophesy from history. Like now in 2022, was there any history of a former president being a son of a peasant like that? So it was very hard to say that the president was going to win because all eyes were on the opposition being the winner. Actually, they started celebrating. So whatever happened is up to them. That's not my interest. Because how do you overthrow a sitting president, or not to overthrow? How do you, like, you stop them, you stop their will? A sitting president, do you know the amount of resources you have to drive an agenda? And then a former prime minister, two people coming together, and then you've come just like that and you're overtaking. You understand what I'm saying? So the issue is that I see Kenya, I don't want to prophesy like everyone, CG people come pick. You can't say that. Come pick your bodies from where? You can't say that. And I'm here to tell you, 2007 will not repeat itself. We are more knowledgeable. You know, most of the time you fight. Like, let me ask you. Now I call you a dog and then you hit me. Who's the bigger fool? Me that called you a dog? Think about it. Or you that responded to me calling you a dog?
It's me.
Why? Because you know how a dog looks like. Not every fight is worth fighting. Choose your battles based on where you are going, not what you are trying to prove. This is not about city. There will be nothing like 2007. What I see is that there will be a superior voice from the people that will make it very difficult for anyone to rig election. That's what I can tell you.